What's up, y'all? Welcome back to my channel, or if you're new here, hello and welcome to Throwback Thursday. This is a series on my channel that I hold very near and dear to my heart. I started it as a way to get used out of the older eyeshadow palettes in my collection. So the way this works is every Sunday I post a bonus video pulling the 4 palettes y'all will have to choose from. From there, I post a poll over my community section with the names and pictures of each of the palettes. I give y'all a few days to vote, and that brings us to today where we play with our winning palette. Now, I was a little surprised as to which palette this wore. Honestly, I was expecting Titanium Foxes to win, and I was kind of pulling for them, but a lot of y'all expressed interest in that and really wanted to see it. But ultimately, our winner was the Glaminatrix Nocturnal Mini Palette. Now, this is not a new release, obviously. This is a Throwback Thursday, but this is a new to me palette. I never had the original one, the full-size one, so I picked up the mini when they relaunched it, and this color story is absolutely beautiful. I really do love and enjoy Glaminatrix. They have an incredible formula and they're constantly improving it, but I'm excited to play with this one. I think this color right here is what we're going to center our look around. Alright, y'all, so my eyes are primed with my MAC paint pot in the shade Painterly per usual. Let's go ahead and start creating our look. So like I said, I want to kind of center my look around this shade right here. So I think I'm actually going to go ahead and start with that shade. That one is called Nightfall. So I'm going to go ahead and pick that shade up with my BK Beauty 212 brush, and I'm going to start by kind of pressing this into my crease and building up the shape, the depth, the definition, all of that, and just kind of go from there. Now, I do want to say a happy Thanksgiving or Turkey Day to everybody that lives in the US. I am so excited about the food, which is going to be tomorrow for me and today for y'all as you're watching this, but I am doing some meal prep today. Now, I am not a cook. I do not enjoy cooking at all in any way, shape, or form, but we've ordered our Thanksgiving dinners a couple times before and they just weren't nearly as good. So it's the one day of the year that I find it worth it. I kind of complain the whole time and I don't really eat a whole lot on Thanksgiving, but the leftovers, y'all, I am here for the leftovers 100%. That color is gorgeous. Oh my gosh, I love that color so much. All right, so next I want to go into this kind of mid-tone brown shade right here, which is called Gloom. I love the combination of like a blue or a teal with a brown shade. So I'm going to go ahead and pick that shade up with my Sigma X Kristen Dominique Nose and Eye Contour Brush. And I'm going to put this on my outer corner. So I'm going to start kind of building up a little bit more shape out here. And I am going to bring it into the crease, but I'm not going to bring it up super high because I really want that first shade called Nightfall to be kind of the star of the show for this one, and I may bring that down onto the lower lash line. I haven't decided yet, but I'm just going to kind of pack this out here and create that shape that I want. Now, I want to touch on something really quick. If you watched yesterday's video where I did my ice cream beauty box unboxing, it was kind of a disaster at the end of that video. So that box came with a mascara, and it was a fiber mascara, and before I tried it on, I said that I didn't have a lot of luck with fiber mascaras. They don't really adhere to my lashes well, and the little fibers get in my eyes. And at the end of the video, I was kind of rushing through my outro. I noticed I was holding my breath because a lot of the fibers had come off and gotten into my eyes, and my eyes were really starting to burn and they were starting to water, so I was kind of hurrying through it. But I do want to say I'm okay. I can see everything is fine, but I did have a bit of a panic moment with that one. So when I finished filming and I took my thumbnail real quick, I ran to the bathroom and immediately started washing everything off. And as I'm washing it, it almost felt like it was getting worse. Like, you know that feeling when you get a eyelash in your eye? It was like that, but 10 times worse. I might be a little dramatic with this, but it was really starting to hurt. It was starting to burn. My eyes were getting really red. And when I finished washing my face, my vision was really blurred. So I had this moment where I was like, this is it. This is how I go blind. This is it. Like, I already don't have the best vision to begin with. So I came out of the bathroom and I was like kind of freaking out a little bit, and my oldest son came out and he was like, what in the world happened to you? And I told him, and he was like, why would you put something that has little fibers in it around your eyes? And I was like, well, you got a good point right there. Like, can't argue with you, but I will say that it did eventually calm down. The redness went away. I didn't have any swelling or anything like that. And like an hour later, the blurriness was gone, but I was seriously contemplating going to the minor emergency room for just a few minutes because I didn't know what to do. I didn't know what was happening. I didn't know if I still had some in there. There was a moment years and years ago when I first started doing hair that I started to get like this pain in my eyes, and my eyes started to go blurry and they were getting really red and they were starting to swell. And so I went to the eye doctor and I had like little hairs in my eyes, like from cutting hair. So that was kind of flashing back because they had to flush out my eyes, and that was the most uncomfortable thing I've ever had to go through. That looks really pretty. That shade kind of came off green. That's very, very interesting, but I think it looks pretty and I like the way that that's going on. I think I'm going to take a little bit of that shade down to the lower lash line as well. But anyways, like I was saying, I just wanted to kind of give y'all a little update that yes, I was fine, but I will never use that mascara again. I'm going to hold on to it so I can put it in a speed reviews video, but after that, it's going in the trash. So 0 out of 5, do not recommend. It was not fun. It was not worth it. My lashes did not look fantastic when I was done, and note to self, I will never, ever, ever try another fiber mascara. I like tubing mascaras, but fiber ones, I am going to stay away from. All right, so for the rest of the lower lash line, I think I'm going to go into the shade right here, which is called Murky. I was originally thinking of going in with this one, but since this brown kind of turned this shade a little bit green out there, we're just going to roll with it and go in with the shade Murky. So I'm going to go ahead and pick that up with a Singe Beauty EO5 brush. And I think I'm probably going to kind of wrap this around into my inner corner as well. So I'm just going to start by fluffing this along my lower lash line, blending it over to the inner corner. I'm going to bring it into my inner corner just a little bit and kind of wrap it around and meet up with that first shade that I put down. Oh, that's really pretty. This is fun. All right, so I'm going back with that first shade called Nightfall that we used in the crease, and I'm just going right along the edge of that shade to kind of blend everything, soften everything, and kind of reiterate the shade just a little bit. And then I think we're gonna leave the mattes where they are. I'm kind of liking this grungy murkiness that we have going on. I knew we were gonna get a grungier look, but I wasn't really expecting this, and I'm not mad about it. All right, so I went ahead and primed my lid with my NYX glitter primer per usual, and for all over the lid, I'm kind of thinking, do I want to do this one or this one right here? I can't decide which one. This look took a whole different direction than what I had planned on, so let's go ahead and do a swatch of each one real quick. So that is going to be the first one, which is going to be Night Vision, and then our, not wrong finger, and then our other shade is going to be this really pretty blue kind of duochrome right here, which is going to be Luna. And I think Luna is going to be the winner for this one. I just think that's absolutely beautiful. So I'm going to go ahead and pick that shade up with my BK Beauty 203 brush. I am going to spray this with a little bit of MAC Fix Plus, and I am just going to apply this to all over my lid. I'm not going to bring it over to the inner corner. I'm really loving that matte chartreusey shade in there. I mean, are we surprised? I love a chartreuse in the inner corner, but I am going to kind of bump it up to that shade and kind of blend it a little bit. That is so pretty. Oh my gosh, I love this shade. All right, y'all, so this is the completed look, and I think this turned out so pretty. It is grungy, it is murky, it has that little pop of chartreuse on the lower lash line in the inner corner, and I love that duochrome all over the lid. Maybe it's a multi-chrome, who knows, but either way, it is absolutely beautiful. But let's go over what I used to finish off this look so we can turn the lights down, see that shimmer, shift, and sparkle, and then close out this video. So in my lower waterline, I went in with a Haus Labs liner. This is in the shade, I believe it's Chartreuse Matte. Yes, Chartreuse Matte. And then I lined my lid with my ZC liquid liner, and for mascara I went in with my Victoria Beckham Future Lash Mascara. All right, y'all, so that is going to complete this week's Throwback Thursday video. I hope y'all enjoyed it, and if you're here in the US, I hope you're having a very happy Turkey Day. And as always, if there's ever an eyeshadow palette you want to see included in Throwback Thursday, leave it down below in that comment section. If I have it in my collection, I'm more than happy to pull it for a future video. But let me know all of your thoughts down below. Let me know what you thought of the look. Let me know if you have this palette, what palette you voted for. I want to know it all. Let's have that conversation, light up that comment section, and as usual, I want to thank you all so much for watching my video and spending your time with me. It truly does mean so much to me. And if you like this video, make sure you give it a big thumbs up before you leave. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button and click on that notification bell so that you can be notified of all my future posts here on my channel. I do post quite a few videos every single week, and I wouldn't want you to miss one. But until my next video, have a good one. Bye.